Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Benton, and it is time for another edition of Angel Sudsy Recap. I've been waiting to do this one for a while. I'm so excited. This is the world where we delve into the... No, damn it, I fucked that up. It's where we delve into the world of daytime television and we do a few reality shows on the side. And one of those reality shows... Now, some of the reality shows that we do are like just reality shows, things that happen in real life, and some of them are actual reality competitions like The Amazing Race, or Dancing for Relevancy, or in this case, RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 3. So let's just talk about All-Stars 3, because I am shook by there's so much that I want to talk about. So spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the last episode of Drag Race 3, don't watch this recap, because it's a recap of what happened on the show. And it's sad that I have to keep pointing that out, but it's true, okay? So if you don't care about spoilers, or you have seen it, or you never even watched the show, then continue, all right? So, this week, the challenge was they brought back the 5 eliminated queens. Thorgy, Chi-Chi DeVayne, Milk, Morgan McMichaels, and who was the other one? Thorgy, Chi-Chi, Morgan, Milk, and Aja. Oh God, Aja. I'm surprised. Okay, first of all, so they created their own little girl group, and they had to compete against the 5 remaining contestants: Trixie Mattel, Ben de la Creme, Shangela, Kennedy Davenport, and Bibi Zahara Benet. Okay, so I could remember all of those names. I'm getting better at this, remembering drag queens' names and stuff, just because this is my first season of actually watching the show full on. So, the first girls did a song all about sitting on a secret, which is a pleasant euphemism for their penis, right? So, and both songs were actually very hilarious. They did a really good job. And then they talked about their characters, and they wrote their own lyrics. Some of them were really good singers, actually. Actually, I was kind of surprised at what a fierce singer Chi-Chi DeVayne is. She did a great job. Like, and in a way, I sort of feel bad for her, just because I don't think don't get me wrong, she's not the best queen of them all, but I think she has an even lower opinion of herself than she should, because she's actually really good. She's very talented. She is an all-star. She deserves to be back. But, if I understand why she was eliminated. It's not like it's a huge shock, but those are all like rookie stuff. She hasn't been doing it that long, so I'll give her credit. I don't care about that. Okay, so, having said that, moving on. Adam Lambert was one of the guest judges, and he was there to, help them in the recording process. And some of the queens were easier to work with than others. And, Trixie Mattel, it's not that, I don't think she did it on purpose, because at the end of the performance, Adam was like, you're really hard to work with. And she was shook. She was like, what? But it's that she had like a snappy comeback for every single suggestion that he made, as opposed to just trying it and doing something new and different. And then if it didn't work, you try something else, He would be like, no, can we do something else? And they were like, can we try it the way we just asked you to do it, So, unfortunately... so that was unfortunate. I thought she was great. So the girls, the 5 all-stars that were remaining still, they did they were both called the Kitty Girls, and they had to pick which kind of kitty they were. And they did a song called "Drag Up Your Life." And, it was cute. And I didn't quite get the reference at first, because we don't know who all the guest judges are. We just know Adam Lambert's one of them. So, everyone did great on their vocals, whether it's Shangela, Ben de la Creme. Ben de la Creme was Goth Kitty, and the reason why he was Goth Kitty is because Morgan came back and really, really ripped him to shreds. And all it takes, all he would have said, if Ben de la Creme would have been like, you know what, this is why I sent you home, because everybody else was on the same page in terms of, this is how we want to play the game, and you said, I will send the best queen home. And since no one else, and you were the only person that was like that, I sent you home, so that we could have a fair game. That would have been it, right? But she did say, and you didn't do that good in the challenge. So, period. I mean, that's it. It should have been it, but Morgan just was like ripping her to shreds, and she was just like, I'm not here for negativity. And it's like, oh girl, that's not how you handle a confrontation. I get not wanting confrontation, and I get not liking it. Trust me, I don't like it either, and I don't like it at work, and it really is upsetting. But sometimes you just got to be like, this is why. And here's a good example of that. So Milk comes back, and she's asking Kennedy. Well, first of all, Thorgy and Shangela, they had some issues too. And Thorgy felt bad because the note that she wrote to Trixie Mattel that he put on his mirror that caused the big scandal, she never meant for anybody else to see that but Trixie. So she was a little bit irritated that Trixie had put her in that position, That was kind of a little bit, upsetting to Thorgy. And Shangela was like, I don't care that you said suck it, Shangela, on the mirror. I'm fine with that, whatever. That's okay. That's not that big of a deal. But when you called me a shady-ass bitch in that note you left to Trixie that she put on her mirror, and that's when Thorgy was like, what? Or what? She put that on her mirror? And she didn't even know. So they both were able to work through it and apologize, and they were cool, which is very mature. I enjoyed that. Okay. Aja came. Well, she didn't come for BB Zahara, but she was like, you always talk over me, and you didn't even give me an opportunity, and you never gave me credit, even though I helped you with the outfit that you won with. I'm not gonna lie. BB Zahara Benet did not come off super likable in that conversation, because she was like, yes, okay, thank you. And then she kind of cut her off, and I was just thinking, you're just now doing exactly what she said you did before. Okay, girl. And Aja was like, whatever, I'm done with her, whatever. I said what I need to say, So she got it all out. So anyway, back to Milk. So Milk was asking Kennedy Davenport, why'd you kick me out? And God bless Kennedy Davenport. There have been some challenges where she hasn't been the strongest, but I feel like her conviction is super strong, because she was all, I'll tell you why. Here are my reasons. Reason number one, and she had 3 reasons, and they were fierce. She's like, well, we did the Bachelor. You just weren't funny. Nothing you said made me laugh at all. Sorry. Reason number 2, you read my drag to filth, and that hurt my feelings, And then she's like, reason number 3, you said you would have sent me home. So with those 3 strikes, you're out, girl, bye. And he's like, but, I didn't do the worst. And she's like, first of all, obviously, maybe you did do the worst because you were in the bottom 2. I'm just saying, she didn't put you in the bottom 2, my dear. Second of all, and Milk was like, yeah, and you wanted to save your friend, right? She was like, no, you're not listening to a word I'm saying. I said nothing about who I kept. I was talking about why I got rid of you. And she was like, you act like your shit don't stink. And she's like, and then she started to like get emotional and start to cry. And she's like, you know what? I'm over your attitude, and I have come. And then Milk started crying, and maybe Milk was really feeling what she was saying, but maybe it was crocodile tears. If you can cry on command. I don't know Milk's talent. I don't know, and I don't know her as a person, so I don't know if it was genuine or not. But there's definitely that seed of doubt in my mind that's like, oh, she's gonna cry now. Now she did cry a lot when she was on the show, so it is possible that she just started crying, But I mean, basically they were saying she was an asshole. And as a viewer of the show, as someone who does not know Milk personally, Milk could be the best guy in the world. But as a viewer of the show, the way the show is edited, it makes it look like she is an asshole. I'm sorry. And even she was like, am I an asshole? And I was shouting at the TV, yes, 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 you are my friend. So anyways, it was actually the 5 All-Star girls that won. So they won the challenge, and the top 2 were Ben de la Creme and Bibi Zahara Benet. Bibi Zahara Benet was Jungle Kitty, and she just was in this leopard print catsuit, and I mean, like, her lyrics were ridiculous because they were just like, Riki tiki taka ta 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 ta, c'est bon, Riki tiki, and I'm just going. But Adam Lambert loved it. He was like, I loved working with you in the studio because I didn't know what the fuck you were going to say. I didn't know what you were doing. You were weird, but it was great. You were in it, and he's right. So RuPaul had to choose between the two of them on who he was going to keep, right? So the person okay, wait, let me back up. The person who won this challenge, you know how they send someone home? Well, this time they had double responsibility. The first is they get to pick which of the 5 queens they want to come back, and then they get to send someone home. So Ben de la Creme won the challenge. Spoiler, okay? So he won the challenge. He brought back Morgan McMichaels because he eliminated her, and he was like, you know what? She left too soon. She's got a lot to give. Let's give her another chance. So she got Morgan back, right? Then, when it came time to pick one of the remaining girls, she pulls out her lipstick, and it says, Dela. She's like, I'm going home. And the look on everyone's face was fucking great. Everyone was like, and it makes sense. I mean, I'm sure they were all like totally shook. And she was like, I appreciate everything that you've done to me. And both seasons I came on the show and I've accomplished what I came to accomplish. And even though I did well, I felt like I kind of had a little bit to like make up for and do differently. So I had a great time, and I feel like I'm going out on top, And RuPaul was like, I don't know what to say. Have you ever heard RuPaul say that? I've never heard RuPaul say that. You know what? And I've already seen memes online, which is hilarious, of them then playing the clip from Tyra from America's Next Top Model, going, "We were all rooting for you." I mean, like, really, if you think about it, the top 2 have really been, this whole competition have been Shangela and Ben de la Creme. They have been the top 2 consistently. So the fact that one of them was like, yeah, and I'm done. Peace. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I do appreciate it. I don't want you to think I'm being disrespectful. And that was great that she said that, because I get it. And she's not a dramatic, she's not a dramatic queen, She's like, I think these other girls, this title is meaning a lot to them, but it doesn't mean as much to me. So I think it's fair that they stay and I leave. I mean, like, it was actually very mature, and everyone was shook, except Thorgy. Now, she wasn't coming back, so who cares? But she said, well, she's so, well, and Aja a little bit too. And Thorgy was like, yeah, I mean, get out of here. She's like, he's very, and I'm like, I didn't get that. And then Aja was like, oh, here comes Ben de la Creme saving Morgan. And I'm thinking, well, she could have saved anybody. I mean, that was the challenge. That was the rule. She had to pick someone to save. I mean, I don't know. But here's the thing. Although they're drag queens, Ben de la Creme has huge balls, because that is some balls to tell RuPaul, yeah, I'm leaving. I'm picking me. Peace out. I mean, it was fucking great. Great television, because no one saw that coming. And normally on reality shows, you don't normally have those, oh my God, I never saw that coming moments. That's reserved more for soap operas. The good ones. Young and the Restless. Great example, because they have a lot of those lately. But instead, on a reality competition show, we didn't see that coming. It was, and RuPaul's like, okay, so it's written, so it shall be. You have a great day, Dela. Sashay away. And she did, and it was great. She's like, what, you want, so what's the big difference? I can spray paint, this isn't gold? Please, I can spray paint it at home. That's hilarious and fierce. anyways, I can't wait for next week. We'll see what happens. Thank you so much for logging on today. I do appreciate it. Please feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Angel Benton. And you can hashtag AllStars3 to talk about All-Stars 3 with me, or you can also hashtag Days to talk Days of Our Lives. I've got a lot to say about Days. And you can hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel to get my YouTube videos sent to your email inbox every single day. And while you're there, you can look around for my Storytime with Angel Benton series, where I give story time of basically stories of my life, and I'm in the middle of a story right now, so I'll continue that when next month, when I do my next episode. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for logging on today. Have a great day. Peace out. Wubba, wubba, wubba.